Pokemon?
Ampharos is a shockingly popular Pokemon. I mean, what even is it? I guess it's a sheep without its wool? Many people know Ampharos from the lighthouse in Olivine City, which fell sick, and then it's the player's duty to get medicine to allow the lighthouse to work again, since Ampharos fuels the lighthouse. I don't have much experience using Ampharos, but from what I have seen, it has a good move pool, including Cotton Guard, which greatly raises its defense, but it can also hold choice specs to make its attacks even stronger. And Game Freak knows how popular it is, since it can be caught alongside Riolo in Black and White 2 very early on. In Japan, its name roughly translates to Electric Dragon, which made literally no sense for decades until it got a Mega, which adds Dragon to its typing. Speaking of, its Mega is also hilarious to me. Those long flowing locks are truly mega. I do think Ampharos is a bit overrated though, don't hurt me. You know, for a Pokemon known for its glowing tail, don't you think it's a bit strange that it can't learn Tail Glow?
Who's that Pokemon?
Lycanroc. All three forms of it. How can you not like it? Lycanroc's midday and dusk forms appear to be based on a wolf, while its midnight form appears to be based on the stereotypical werewolf. The duality between midday and midnight forms may be a reference to the Okuri Inu, a mountain wolf creature that could take either a protective approach, similar to midday form's behaviour, or an aggressive one much like midnight form. Japanese legend mixed with dogs? Yes please. If I was to pick a favourite form, it would have to be midnight form, so I will be talking about that one exclusively to make sure this doesn't take 10 minutes. The midnight form is slightly more defensive than the other forms at a cost in speed. The difference is minute, but it's there. I use Lycanroc to set up Stealth Rocks most of the time, as well as teaching it Stone Edge, Sucker Punch, and Iron Head. Also, he is the edgiest form, so I like that.
Who's that Pokemon?
Here we have the extremely adorable transport Pokemon, Lapras. If you're a Pokemon fan, you have to at least respect Lapras. She's a classic. Essentially, Lapras acts as a sort of camel of the sea, or a boat, only much cuter. Lapras is often seen transporting people across the ocean on the shell on its back. Many people think about Ash's Lapras that he caught in the Orange Islands. And I obviously loved Ash's Lapras too. I was actually very sad when Ash had to let her go. Moving on to the other traits. Similar to a lot of other water types, Lapras is well balanced. Her stats are well balanced and her base stat total is the same as most of the Sinnoh evolutions. That's a great sign. Her HP and special defense being the highest stats. That doesn't make her useless though. She can learn moves from the Psychic and even Electric types. Through breeding, it can even learn Dragon Dance. Her concept is based on the Loch Ness Monster, as by association, the Plesiosaur. What a great concept.
Who's that Pokemon?
Here we have the Edgelord of the Hoenn region, Absol. Not only does Absol look incredible, but his move pool is surprisingly deep. He can learn over 70 moves. That is insane. Absol specializes in attack, and I would recommend getting an Absol with Super Luck as its ability, as most of Absol's strongest attacks have high chances of getting a critical hit, and with Super Luck, you are even more likely to get a crit. Absol's story is also a bit sad. It is said that Absol only shows up when disaster is about to strike, and as a result, people often avoid Absol as they think it brings bad luck, when it is only trying to warn them. It's pretty sad. Absol is most likely based on the Bai Zi of Chinese mythology, whose name literally translates to White Marsh. It is generally described as a white beast, distinguished by having 1 or 2 horns on its head. One thing I don't like about Absol is its Mega Evolution, where it gains wings that literally serve zero purpose. Other than that, I absolutely love this thing.
Who's that Pokemon?
Another Sinnoh evolution, and one that desperately had to happen. Togetic, its pre-evolution is just so bad. But that's okay, because now we have Togekiss. I like Togekiss for a list of reasons. First of all, its typing. Fairy and Flying is a decent type combination. Similar to Magmortar, Togekiss possesses many amazing moves that can be mixed and matched, mainly focusing on special attack. The most popular and the most hated Togekiss build is one with Serene Grace as its ability, alongside Thunder Wave and Air Slash. First you paralyze the foe with Thunder Wave, and then spam Air Slash as Serene Grace gives it a higher chance of making the foe flinch. That in combination with Thunder Wave will make even the most patient person scream in anger. I have seen it happen. Other attacks I like are Aura Sphere and Extreme Speed. It is also cute, but that much is obvious. However, Togekiss is also unfortunately cursed with a shiny that sucks. Its red and blue markings are swapped around. That's it. Lame.
Who's that Pokemon?
I can't believe I never considered using this Pokemon on my Sinnoh teams. It's great. I'll list some reasons why Frostlass is great. Ice and Ghost is a very unique type combination that isn't too overdone yet. She is also one of the fastest ghost types out there, which you wouldn't guess by just looking at her. She is also linked to Japanese folklore, being based on the Yuki Onna, a female ice spirit. That alone makes her better than Glalie. I don't hate Glalie, but Frostlass is just more interesting to me. In battle, she is a great special attacker with fantastic coverage. If you have a Dawnstone, I recommend saving it for a Snorunt. Sorry Glalie fans, at least you got a Mega. Actually, why doesn't Frostlass have a Mega? There is so much potential. Game Freak, please, bring back Megas and give Frostlass one, I beg.
Who's that Pokemon?
The mascot of Sapphire, and the beast of the sea, Kyogre. Essentially what is Poseidon's pet fish, Kyogre is one of the scariest sardines. Living in the deep oceanic trenches of Hoenn, Kyogre possesses the ability to cause tremendous tsunamis and downpours. It is said in legend that Kyogre expanded the sea by causing torrential rain and massive tidal waves. Kyogre is one of the best special walls obtainable, and his abilities are more devastating than you could imagine. His special attack is in the high 400s and his special defense is just as high. As previously mentioned, Kyogre can cause massive floods in a matter of seconds. This is thanks to his ability, Drizzle, which causes rain to pour when Kyogre is present, meaning it combos well with water types and the move Thunder. No fire types are safe. Needless to say, I prefer Team Aqua over Team Magma. Kyogre's conflict with Groudon is similar to that of Leviathan and Behemoth, who would start a battle that would kill them both at the end of time. Like Kyogre, Leviathan is associated with the sea, and the Hebrew word for Leviathan is now used for whales in modern Hebrew, which may be why Kyogre's appearance also draws inspirations from whales, particularly the orca or killer whale. It's these types of origins that make me love Pokemon.
Who's that Pokemon?
When it came to picking my Generation 8 starter, I must have spent about 10 minutes working through the pros and cons of each one based on their design alone. Which one did I pick? Inteleon. Inteleon is the definition of awkwardly epic. I mean, it's the love child of James Bond and Gex of all things. Maybe a bit of Team Fortress 2 snipers mixed in there as well. Yep, Inteleon is the most slept on starter of the generation, for literally zero reason. I mean, he shoots water bullets from its fingers with pinpoint accuracy. It's tough as nails too. Inteleon is a solid special sweeper with decent coverage, and while it's not as broken as its fiery cousin, it's still my overall favourite. Definitely a new favourite water type for me. I want to talk further about his origin. Inteleon follows the motif of British intelligence, with their hands being often posed like a gun, spouting water out of his fingertips, while the colouring of the skin and the belly forms a pattern resembling a blue jacket and black trousers on a white shirt. Its Gigantamax form even looks like a sniper on a rooftop.
Who's that Pokemon?
Didn't expect this one, did ya? A middle evolution starter Pokemon. I love Duat. It feels like the perfect continuation of Oshawott, a cute starter becoming a cool and badass samurai. Samurott, however, I don't like. I feel like it shouldn't have been quadrupedal, it just looks awkward. Duat is based on the otter, one of the cutest animals on the planet, but also based on a samurai as previously mentioned. After watching Rurouni Kenshin, I have come to really love samurai, and I feel like Duat best represents samurai. The swords Duat wields are dual skull chops. I don't know about you, but I think that's freaking cool. Sorry Samurott fans, but I won't be evolving my Duat anytime soon. Side note, everyone go and watch or read Rurouni Kenshin, it's incredible.
Who's that Pokemon?
It seems since Generation 5, each new generation has introduced great bug type after great bug type, while Generation 8 didn't disappoint. Enter Frostmoth. This is what you get when you smush together the design of Volcarona and the beauty of Milotic. How can a moth be this beautiful? Orbital and Zed Scorch are great too, don't get me wrong, but they will never compete with Frostmoth. Easily a love at first sight, even as a snom. Ice and bug type was always a typing I had only dreamed of, but now it's here to stay. Like most bug types, it's not overly fond of stones, and the smallest ember will knock it out cold. Frostmoth is another special oriented bug. It has really good special attack, but slightly lacking in the defense until Ice Scale is activated. Then its defense is on par with Reg Ice. It can even learn Quiver Dance. Its appearance is one of my favourites from the newest generation. It has deep blue eyes and long eyelashes, as well as a blue jewel between its eyes and 2 long antennae, which are grey at the tip with trapezoidal patterns. All I can say is I want to plushie of it now.